Good morning, everyone. It's Tuesday, August 8th. Linking in here to share with you some information from Vegas. I'm currently at a convention out here, but I wanted to take some time before my day gets started to share some updates on some of the opportunities I'm involved in. Before I get started, as you can see, I am on Facebook. You can get here by clicking the links underneath the video description. There'll be a link for my Facebook page, my Twitter, FutureNet, my websites. All the information that you'll need is going to be directly underneath this video that you're watching right now. In addition, if you are a Facebook friend of mine, or if you find me on Facebook and you want to see the opportunities I'm currently focusing on, now these are not all the opportunities I'm involved in, but these are the ones that I'm putting together for you guys to share. You can click on my banner right here, and it'll take you right to my page. And like I mentioned in earlier, I'm going to put a direct link so you can get here directly in the video description. But this is a page that I put together. It's a residual income TV site. If you decide you want something that looks like this and create your own, excuse me, you can hit join now here and you can get a free trial, and it's about $10 a month. So what I have here is a disclaimer, making sure that you're aware that, my results are my results. Your results are going to be your results. And it's going to be dependent on your commitment, how serious you treat your business, and your skill set, where you are today, where you're going to go, if you're going to be a student, if you're going to follow those that have what you want. All those things are going to be dependent, they're going to kind of dictate how well you're going to do online. So my advice to you is always be a student when needed and be a mentor when needed, and know when to apply those strategies in a case-by-case situation. So here are my links again. You can get to me and connect with me. And like I said, they'll be in the video description as well. So I'm going to kind of just gloss over these opportunities today. I'm going to keep this short, and then I'll do another video that'll go into more detail. But there's a couple updates that I want to make sure you guys are all aware of on some of these opportunities, and just want to make sure you guys have the latest information. So if you're on my team already, you're probably getting these emails from the companies to keep you informed, but in case you didn't, you can listen to this real quick and get the information. All right, so TCC, during the time of the Bitcoin fork, where Bitcoin split off to Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, they utilized that time of uncertainty to upgrade their trading platform software. So in doing so, people are seeing when they log in that they're going to have to reset things, reset their passwords. That's all for security purposes. So please don't get annoyed that you're going to have to spend an extra 10 or 15 minutes to go through the process of setting up your Google Authenticator, getting a new login password, then getting a new countersign. All those things are important because they want to secure your Bitcoin. There's people in there with a lot of Bitcoin, and they don't want to get hacked. And anytime they may leverage a third party to do some software coding, there's always that chance that maybe those people had access to information only because there's no way around it. So they're making sure that, your information's secured. It's you're logging in, you have a cell phone, or you have Google Authenticator or Authy. There's computer-based solutions for that two-factor authentication if you don't have a cell phone. And they just want to make sure it's you. Make sure your password's secured for you. Make sure that your transaction password is basically what they call the countersign is also secured and strong as in you. And then on top of that, they want to make sure that your Bitcoin address is correct and it's yours. So they want you to go in and put in a new generated Bitcoin address, which you can do under Coinbase for sure. Now there's a lot of people are afraid because now their Bitcoin address is different. It doesn't matter. Your wallets, such as Coinbase, generates new wallet addresses that are associated to you only for security purposes. So that you're going to go in, you're going to look for your Bitcoin address, and it's going to look different than it did last time, and that's okay. Everyone that you've ever done is still linked to your account, but it's good to kind of put a fresh one in that is not, that has not been used before, and Coinbase tracks that. So just go ahead and do those processes. It's an important process to secure your Bitcoin and get yourself started. You can still get started for the 0.01 plus the 0.05 fee. So you can still get started with 0.06. You're seeing the appreciation of Bitcoin and all the altcoins. So if you're on the sideline and you want to get involved, certainly get started here. There's a nice video here that I put together. If you decide you're going to be a team builder, there's 5 other ways to earn other than passive income. And what I'll say about the people that don't want to build, you really should think strong about coming in with at least a Bitcoin so that you position yourself to really compound your account nice. And in the 12 months instead of 8 months, you're going to have an extra 4 months of trade profits that you won't have if you come in lower. Now, if you come in lower, your goal should be to get your exchange up to 1 Bitcoin as soon as possible so that you can take advantage of the extra 4 months of trade profits. So do what you can, of course. I mean, you got to do what you can afford, but certainly, try your best to get started for at least 1 Bitcoin. All right, so that was really the important updates for TCC. Just don't get frustrated about all the different things you have to do to log in and secure your account. They're doing it for a purpose. They're doing it for your best interest and their best interest. All right, so CoinMD, we've launched. Packages are still available. There's ways for you to just generate crypto coin rewards in everyday spending. So there's a way for you to get started here. There's some articles here for you to read to understand more what we're focusing on and the product and service that we're providing. So just take a look here, see if you're interested, and you can get started for free, try it out, and if you like it, after 30 days, you can decide to upgrade. Now, so here's the Facebook group still, if you decide you want to contact me first and learn more. But certainly come here and take a look at these press releases. It's very good reading. It will take you some time to read. Now, anytime you want to get involved with a new opportunity, you should do some of your homework. So this right here is meant to provide you, the use case, the customers, and the product that we're providing, and the service and the problem we're solving. That's the most important thing in a new opportunity, is you're providing a product and service that's solving a problem that a lot of people have. And if you know anything about the health industry, the entire global health crisis that's out there, it's getting more and more expensive, and the amount of money we have to spend for health care and health-related items are increasing more and more of our net income per year. So this is offering a way where you can create a store of value in a cryptocurrency that's planned to go public by the end of the year, early next year, based on members that are joined, and from there, the coin value can go up, it can go down. We don't know, but the point is, this is a way for you to leverage and come up with like a plan B for your healthcare concerns when you're getting older. And it's not really just healthcare. You can get involved if you own a company like a yoga studio or a gym, and you want to get part of our network. You can join us and become a merchant, and then you can in the future decide if you want to accept some CoinMD as a partial payment towards your service and products that you guys can provide. So if you're in the medical field, if you're a doctor, if you're in the gyms, yoga, holistic medicine, anything, alternative medicine, anything that deals with health, you should think strong about taking a look at this, and you can kind of be one of the first leaders in your industry to become part of our network, and in the future have the opportunity to accept CoinMD cryptocurrency as a form of payment. Now, it's not required and you don't have to, but maybe when you see the value and how things are going, you could always decide you want to start doing that. So take a look at this, get in touch with me. I think it's something that might be of good interest to you. Now, I haven't had a chance to update this. It's on cruise control. The Auto Trader's still doing its thing. I'll do another update when I get a chance to log in and see where I am with this. But he did. There was a couple bad days last week where things were gonna just kind of going sideways, and he was creating hedging trades and such to position the account to the coming days. So it's kind of been like a pause and readjust. So the results, I want to give him at least a month or two to see where this trading platform goes and see what kind of results I get. It's kind of hard when you go like down to the day to day on this one, because there's swings of up and down and up and down and up and down. So we got to kind of see where the overall account is progressing. So more to come on this. Now MMT, again, along with the fork and everything else, things were delayed. They ran another commission payment. Everyone's paid. They're actually getting ready very quickly to start the mining. So if you're interested in mining cryptocurrencies, you really should lock in. It's a $20 payment. You get to learn about cryptocurrencies, and then you have the opportunity to buy mining rigs. You can buy a full rig for yourself. You can buy a 10% share in a rig, or a 1% share in a rig. So there's different price points for each of your budgets. And if you're interested in learning more, click here, join. And there's going to be some phone calls. I believe there's a phone call on Wednesday to talk about the mining specifically. So once you get tied in, get in touch with me, and I'll give you the phone information, and you can log in and listen to the owner himself speak about the mining that's going to be starting. FutureNet, FutureAd Pro, kind of steady as she goes. Everything's cool. The FutureNet side of the house is just like Facebook. You use it just like Facebook. It looks a lot like Facebook. Here, I'll log in real quick to show you what the interface looks like. So this part right here, this social media platform, you can start for free. So you can use this just like Facebook. See, there's little ads here. This is a game that FutureNet has generated, and this is one of their income streams. They generate in-game product purchases. This is the timeline, just like in Facebook. To your left here, this is the important menu items, and then to the right, all the way to the right, you can see all your friends. Now, one of the main differences with FutureNet is there's no 5,000 limit friend requests. You can have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. You can have as many friends as you want. So you can come in here and utilize this just as Facebook, as a social media platform. If you chat with people and you interact with people, they actually pay you some fractions of a penny or a penny based on your activity. And over the term of your using FutureNet, you can actually start generating $5, $10. And then you could turn around and use that to get into the matrices, or you can use that to buy an Adpack. There's various things that you can do, or you can buy some of the other products that they offer, landing pages, momentum system, Future Cloud. And when you first get started, if you fill out your profile, they give you some free media points, and those media points can be used for capture pages, blogs, whatever. These are all products you can buy, and you usually use your media points to do that. So they give you the equivalent of about a $10 media point value by signing up and doing your profile. So don't forget to do your profile, because you're getting $10 free of media points that you can use for some of these products if you decide you want to use it. This right here is where you can get to your either FutureAd Pro or FutureNet. This is the matrices portion of it, the FutureNet back office. And Let me just show you real quick. So these are the different matrices you can get involved in. I'm in all of them. As you can see, there's no upgrades. When you first get started, you're going to see an upgrade button under here. And at any time, you could decide to buy the $10 one, the $25 one, the $50 one, all the way up to 1,000. Now, once you're up to 1,000, you start getting credit for days at being royal when they come out with their cryptocurrency Futuro coin later in the year. You're earning free coins every day that you're in at the royal level. You're going to have access to those coins, and you're going to probably have first dibs on purchasing or getting the coins or mining the coins or whatever they're going to do. I don't have a lot of details on what the plan is with that, other than the fact that it's supposed to be coming out in the November timeframe. So get yourself situated. Start at the $10. Generate some income from it, and then upgrade to the 25, and then upgrade to the 50. Most people actually come in and start with the first 4. And then they use the profits from the first 4 to get themselves upgraded to the higher levels. So, whatever you can afford. If you go back to my residual income page, this video right here explains to you the earning potential of these matrices. So these are 6 income streams that you'll have, and you get paid on your efforts and other people that are adding people to the matrices. So you're gonna see people show up in your matrix, and you're gonna get the commissions from that, and that's not even people that you're bringing in. So the same way when you bring in people, other people are seeing them come into their matrix, so you're helping them. So it's kind of like a team effort in the matrix, and you can start really earning some substantial commissions when you get up to the $1,000 level. All right, so check out these YouTube videos. Check out this. This is the link to get started with FutureNet. Like I said, you can get started with FutureNet, the social media platform, for free. And then you can decide if and when you want to pay these one-time payments to get into the matrix. Okay, so utilize it as another platform that you can reach new people. Most of the people that are coming into FutureNet right now are business oriented. They have online businesses. They're in the area, but we are trying to make it replace Facebook, where you should share your personal hobbies, what's going on in your life. Don't just make it all business. Just kind of do what you do on Facebook and apply the same methodology on sharing with people and keeping them up to date on what's going on in your life. And it's a good platform. So take a look at that. Excuse me. My allergies are a little bothering me here with the dry weather. All right, so FutureAd Pro. FutureAd Pro is the rev share portion of FutureNet, where every time you buy a $50 ad pack, you get clicks for an advertisement. Company pays you back $60. So every time you buy an ad pack for $50, you're making $10, which equates to a $20 profit. So the more and more you do that, you're going to start generating $10, $10, $10, $10, $10. You're going to get all your money back, plus you're going to get clicks to your other opportunities. So you don't want to advertise FutureNet inside FutureNet. You want to advertise something else. So for example, if you got started with MMT or TCC or the IML or CoinMD, you can create an advertisement in the FutureAd Pro side of the house here and drive traffic to your links. And that's how you're going to build your team. That's how you're going to expose people to your opportunity. More than likely, you want to create yourself a landing page that's going to put your face out there. That's going to let people know who you are and why they should join you as a leader. And you want to be different than everybody else. So if you create a landing page and then you post it on FutureAd Pro using the credits that you get every time you buy an ad pack, you can start generating traffic to your websites and start generating a team. So again, like I said, every time you buy a $10 ad pack, company's going to pay you back $60. They're going to give you back the $50 you spent plus an extra $10. Every time you buy a $10 ad pack, you're going to get $12 back. You're going to get the $10 back that you spent plus an extra $2. So in both cases, it comes out to be a 20% profit or profit share, I guess you want to call it, for the money you spent on the advertising. And they do this every 15 minutes, so you get paid every 15 minutes. And the only thing you need to do when you get involved with the Adpack side, Future Ad Pro, is make sure you go in every day and you surf your 10 ads. So you got to be qualified every 24 hours. You got to do your 10 ads a day. And every 15 minutes, you're going to start seeing money get accrued to your account. Now, once your account accrual approaches either the $10 level or the $50 level, depending on which ones you're focusing on, you can go ahead and buy another ad pack. And what I like to call that the compounding effect. So every time you're getting $50 more available, you're buying another ad pack. That means you just made another $10. Every time you buy an ad pack, consider it in your mind that you just made $10. And you just do that over and over and over again. And sooner or later, you're going to be buying 4 or 5, 10 ad packs a day. You know, you're going to start generating like $100 of profit a day. And what you want to do is you want to be able to figure out what that level is of profit and how much is needed to maintain your account. And then you can start taking off the top your profits out and keep your account, you know, level to the whatever level you want to go to. Now, most people have the race to 1,000 ad packs, which is the maximum amount of $50 ad packs you can buy. That's it. The company limits it to 1,000. So once you hit that $1,000 level, you want to maintain the $1,000 level by buying new ad packs when the other ones mature. But then you can start taking out, you know, a substantial amount of money on a daily basis, a weekly basis, however you want to structure that, and create that residual income to you. So when you first get started, you should really focus on, you know, you should really go in with the mindset that you're going to compound by every time more money becomes available in your account, enough to buy another ad pack, quickly buy that ad pack. Now, to help you figure out how long it'll take for you to accrue based on how many ad packs you have, how long it'll take you to accrue enough commissions to buy another ad pack, I've created a income calculator. So you can go in, you can put the number of ad packs you have of each type, and then it'll give you an approximate time frame that you can set an alarm. Like, for example, if if you have enough ad packs or you're generating enough commissions to buy a new ad pack every day, you can set your alarm for 24 hours, and it'll do your countdown. And it'll remind you to go in, hey, 24 hours has passed, I should buy another ad pack. That way you're maximizing your compounding. So every time you're just leaving money in your account and you're not buying another ad pack, you're slowing down your progress to reach that $1,000 ad pack level. So you should really try to go in and buy new ad packs as soon as the money is available in your account so that you can get to your goal faster. So you're not losing any money. I guess it's an opportunity cost, not really like a loss, but you're delaying your progress, right? Because you're not buying the new ad pack to help you compound even faster and faster and faster, like a snowball effect. The faster you can get that thing going, the more momentum you're going to have. So, all right, so I spent a lot of time on FutureNet, but I haven't talked about FutureNet in a while, so I don't feel bad about that. So just make sure you come in and check out these videos. There's a video here. And then this attached video talks about Future Ad Pro in detail. And both of these, well, Future Ad Pro for sure, you can get started and not worrying about building a team and start generating some income for you. You can utilize the FutureNet side of the house as a social platform to share other opportunities, and then get yourself locked into these matrices. And until you have the ability to build a team, you can actually benefit from others that are putting people in that are going to fall into your matrix. So you're going to make commissions on other people's efforts, and then and ideally you have to realize that if you really want to make a lot of money, you have to build a team. So don't come in relying only on the team's efforts. But there was a person that got involved with the leader on our team that didn't do anything, but he got placed in the leader's matrix, and someone got placed underneath him that was a crazy team builder, and then he didn't look at it for 6 months because he wasn't doing the business. He was just focusing on the Future Ad Pro side of the house, and he looked back in and he had $126,000 just from someone else being placed in his matrix who was a major team builder you start making all the commissions on that person's efforts. So don't think of it as that's going to happen to you, but it could happen. I mean, that was just a validation that it's possible that you could get started, lock yourself in, and just have someone randomly get placed in your matrix that's going to build out their team, and they're going to generate you a ton of income. So, please come in with the mindset that you're going to share this with people. If you're going to do the matrices, don't just come in thinking that other people are going to do it for you. You really got to progress your journey down, whatever journey you're on, wherever you are, you got to go forward with not being not being against building a team. Any of these opportunities that I'm sharing with you, the way to make the big bucks and leverage your time and efforts is with team building. It's just what it's about. And you're helping others make money, and when you help others make money, you're going to make money as well. That's why this is a very nice opportunity where, as opposed to corporate America, everyone's cutthroat. They want to get you fired. They want to take over your job. They're not looking out for your best interest typically, right? I mean, if someone's really trying to go up the chain, they're only worried about themselves. In this industry, you actually, you're going to do more for yourself if you are the type of person that want to see other people succeed. Because the more other people succeed, you're going to succeed, because just like leverage, I talked about this in a couple videos, you're going to get a small portion of everybody's efforts, which is going to add up to a hell of a lot more than you can ever do by yourself. And that's the great team atmosphere of network marketing, online marketing, and affiliate marketing, all those things. So, please come in, lock yourself in. You'll enjoy some spillover from the team, but don't be afraid to share this. I mean, when you see this video and you see the income earning potential, why wouldn't you want to share this with people that that might need a couple extra bucks, or people that are just sick and tired of their job? I mean, just, we all do word of mouth marketing every day in our lives. So please don't be against team building. I know you may not be there now. You might be scared of making videos. You might be scared of doing different things. You might be scared of getting uncomfortable. But you have to push yourself to go down this journey. Take one step at a time, push yourself a little bit each day, grow as a person, and you'll see at some point you'll feel more comfortable about building a team. And at that point, you can really take this to the next level if that's what you want. Now, like I said, a couple people might not want to make $10,000 more a month, on commissions or as a second source of income or whatever. They may just be happy with 500. So, you can get started with Future Ad Pro, and you can very easily generate an extra $500 a month if you compound and you build your account up, and you don't have to worry about team building. But like I said, if you really want to make this a full-time income, you really should consider building a team, or start acquiring the skills and the mindset and the information that you need and all that stuff that comes along with it. Start acquiring that now in the background, even if you're not doing it. Just be a student and learn the skill sets to be a professional online marketer. And when the time comes, you'll be able to execute and build your teams. All right, Genesis Mining is just another mining platform where you can get started for $29 a month, $29 total, 2-year contract. And you can add to that anytime. So you can buy initial contract for $29, and you can go in and you can add more money and build up your hash power on each one of these for the minimum of $29 each time. So you can start with $29, or I'm just going to round it up to $30. You could start with $30 today, and then, like, say for example, you get an extra $30 that you want to put in this. You can go back in and buy another $30 worth of hash power, and you just slide the little bar over, and now you have more hash power. And you can do this over and over. So it's very convenient, it's very scalable, and it's you can tailor it to whatever you want. Like if you want to focus on Ethereum, you can put the hash power against the Ethereum. If you decide you want to do Monero, you can put the hash power towards Monero. So it's very configurable for yourself, but you don't have to worry about doing all the hard work of setting up the rigs and configuring the software and all that kind of stuff. So this makes it kind of easy. It's cloud-based, and basically what you're doing is you're buying a 2-year contract to put hash power against the algorithms of the blockchain, help with the transactions of the blockchain, and in return, you're going to get rewarded with fractions of a Bitcoin, fractions of an Ethereum, and over a 2-year period, getting paid out every day. That's gonna, it's gonna add up to Bitcoins, Ethereums, and then on top of it, not only are you getting those every day, but as you can see, the Bitcoin value is going up, so Ethereum's going up, Litecoin's going up. So for example, like for right now, if you had mining and you mined 1 Bitcoin out of the mining, right today it's worth $3,400. So in 2 years, Bitcoin could be up to $10,000. So now your $3,400 Bitcoin, appreciated 3 times even more. So not only are you getting the coins from the mining, you're going to benefit from the appreciation of the coins over the long term. So 2 years from today, your $29 investment, is probably going to bring you thousands of dollars of profits, especially if the Bitcoin price goes up. If the Bitcoin price stays the same, you're still going to make some great money, but just the supply and demand and where Bitcoin's headed, chances are it's going to go higher and higher. So you're going to end up making a hell of a lot more than what you spend on these contracts. So same goes for that other MMT. You're going to get involved with the mining. You're going to pay whatever price you decide you want to get involved in, and then down the road, 2 years later, if you buy the shared shares, the price is going to be higher. You're going to end up having a lot more money than you spent on the mining. All right, so Global Moneyline is a lead source. If you're not able to build a team, you can use this as a lead source. Get started. You can join for free. You can refer 3 people and not have to pay the $20 fee to upgrade to become a qualified income earner, or you can decide to just spend $20 one time, and then if you decide you want to earn income with Global Moneyline, all you got to do is find 2 more people. So they give you a couple free tools. You can Facebook and I believe Instagram. They allow different payments, and basically this is based on me, like as your sponsor, these are the payment processors that I accept. So when you get started and you set up your profile, you're going to decide which of these you're going to accept as payment from the people that you bring in. So basically on a day-to-day basis, you get 300 to 500 new people. This time of year in the summer, it's a little slower. So we're getting about 300 to 500 new people a day, where you can share information to, share other opportunities with, and build your commissions and your teams in those other opportunities. So when you get started in Global Moneyline, you're not going to try to promote Global Moneyline to the people inside, because everyone inside this opportunity is already in Global Moneyline. So you're going to want to share other opportunities with them, Genesis, any of these other ones, any of these. You can share with them or get them to connect with you on Facebook, become your friend. And then from there, you can expose them to your other opportunities. Now, another thing you can do here, if you want to start earning income with Global Moneyline, is you can get started in the different subscription levels. So when you upgrade to these levels, you just have to become qualified, and then after you become qualified, you can earn direct payments to you of these levels: 20, 50, 100, 250, 500, and 1,000. They're going to get paid directly to you with whatever payment processor you decide you want for yourself. All right, so these are, the first one's a one-time payment, and then the other ones are going to be annual. So just think of this: people are going to pay you $50 today, and then a year from now, they're going to have 300,000 some leads, and they're going to probably most likely want to stay qualified at these levels, so they're going to pay you again. So this is a residual income stream. You're going to get paid over and over every year from anyone that's on your team that you brought in that wants to stay active. And they're going to want to stay active, because as they approach the year and 2 years, they're going to start having 200,000, 400,000, million, 2 million. This is your list, right? You have access to 2 million people at any given time. I think that's a game changer, right? So most people getting started online, and they kind of get anxiety about not having leads to contact. This solves that problem. This is basically an advertisement platform that are giving you access to new leads where you can share information with on a daily basis. Now, if you take it serious and you start and you upgrade yourself all the way up at $1,000 level where I am, I can reach out to over 200,000 leads every month over and over. So that's a benefit, right? You can provide, on a monthly basis, if you get involved with something new, you have access to all your leads again that you can share this information with. So it's a continual list building opportunity where anyone that joins after you becomes part of your money line, which means that you have access to them to share your opportunity with. Okay, so you can do this. You can do this for a lead source, and you could do this for a commission-based team lead. If you start building a team, you could start generating income right here. But you can certainly just use this as a lead source to share one of your other opportunities with. So just take your time, take a look at this. Here's a video here that goes through it, and take advantage of that. All right, the ad leader, I'm still, we're getting reaccustomed to this. I'm gonna, so far so good. Everything's great. I'm building my Adpacks up, but there was a bumpy road there for a while, so I'm kind of conservative on pushing you guys to get involved. But if you do have risk capital, it does pay out pretty good and pretty fast in terms of rev share, and you can make some good money in this. But just don't put a lot of money in this until you feel confident in it. I'm not 100% confident in it right now, so I'm just being transparent with you. But if you followed me before, I did very well with this, and they just kind of reset everything, and things are going good. So it's kind of like it's probably been around since the reset about 2 or 3 weeks. So it's early on, and these types of rev shares are pretty strong when they first get started, and they have an income source of they do trading with a portion of the funds that we put in and buy ad packs with. They use some of those funds to generate income from Forex trading, and they've done very well, and they've actually given back some of the money from people who didn't take out more than they put in. So like for my example, I had more than enough that I took out, so I didn't really get a lot of seed fund back. But the people that had $20,000, $30,000 in there, they've started everyone out with a $100 seed fund, and they're going to do this as they create the funds from the Forex trading. They're going to give more and more of the seed funds back to these people that had more money involved in the ad packs that they're waiting for that money to get back. But in the meantime, you can start building it back up, and the withdrawals are working, everything's cool. So it's up to you. I just keep it up here because it was a very good opportunity before they got into trouble. The owner got sick, and then they had a hack, and they lost some money. So they kind of had a bumpy road for a little while. But again, they look like they're back on track. So take it for what it's worth. If if you have a couple $100s that you want to throw in there, you can very quickly build that up to a substantial residual income. So take that for what it's worth. I'll continue to update you guys on how things are playing out, and certainly if you want to get started with me on the team, I do have a calculator again that I share with you guys, team rotators for each one of these. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Before I close it out, I just want to talk about Conversion Pros a little bit. This goes back to what I was saying earlier, that you want to become unique and different than everybody else. You want to create eye-catching pages that are going to expose you and share with the world who you are, what you got, what you're doing, and hopefully make a connection with people on the other end in a 2 to 3 minute time frame. Not even. You want to keep it pretty short because people are going through these opportunities pretty quick. So you just want to kind of be at point, throw some stuff out there for people to hear who you are and get them inspired, and ideally join you. So you don't want to just share, for example, let's see. So most people get started, say, if you do the ads leader, for example, right? You get this page from the company, and most people just put this page on their link, and that's it. That's what they share. So, but really what you should do is you should do something like this. See, I forgot the, yeah. So, you should do something like this where you can have a capture page that you kind of explain who you are. Maybe you don't go so detailed on all this information. It's up to you what you want to do in your form. But for sure, maybe like, name and email. And then after they put this information in, they're gonna, like I'm giving them a free report on how they can generate $500 a day. And so you give them some value and you give them a free report. Then they get on your list. And then from there, if you're able to create a string of emails, it's called an autoresponder. You want to provide additional value to them over time to share with them additional information about either the space that you're in or specifically for the opportunity, some results that other people may have had, or some more information to really show the value of the product and service that you're going to provide in this opportunity for them. And then after those string of emails, and actually after they hit show me how, then they get taken to this page. Or in fact, I think I actually have a corporate video of like a short little webinar that pops up next in the next page that explains a little bit more detail of what this is all about. And then finally, if they hit the show more again, then they finally hit this page. So that's what your strategy should be in terms of marketing, is that you want to put them through they call it a sales funnel. You want to put them through a sales funnel for them to get to know who you are, give them some more information, give them a free report. It's called a capture magnet. It's just basically like a kind of like a tit for tat. Okay, so you're joining my list, but here, and for your time and effort for taking a look at this, here's some value in a PDF to talk about what you're currently possibly interested in getting started with. So then it's kind of like you give them something back to show them that you appreciate their time that they're taking out of their busy schedule to take a look at this opportunity, right? So it's kind of like it's like they get something of value from you that even if they don't join you, they're still going to be able to use for themselves to better, educate themselves about the space, provide them some other ideas of what some other things are going on that they may not have been aware of. It doesn't have to be crazy. It's just like you guys take for granted what you might know that other people don't know. So just kind of put it on paper. Just, be yourself, take the stuff that's in your head and create something. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like, a thesis from a master's degree or a PhD. It doesn't have to be crazy. And actually you want to keep it simple, but basically like just maybe like a consolidation of information that's in 3 different spaces that you could put all together in a nice little ebook. If you want to call it an ebook or a report, like I call it. So that's just the way that you should approach the marketing, right? You want to be unique and different. You don't want to just send them to this page. And nothing against Ad Leader and their page, but they do this for the 97% people that come in and they don't want to take it to the next level and make the big bucks. They just use this link. But for the people that really want to make the money and really want to take it serious, they use tools like this so that they can create a sales funnel that I showed you. So, something like this. It's eye-catching. It's a nice beach. It's nice out. Free report. Basically, I'm explaining how you can do this without having to recruit, no selling. So these are all important things for you to consider. Now, don't lie about anything. I'm not just putting this on there for them to sign up. This is true. The opportunities, a lot of these opportunities that I'm providing you guys on this page, you can do without team building. And that's why I have this, created in such a way where the newbie or the person that doesn't have the skill set to build a team, where that's really where a lot of people fail in this network marketing area, is that they get started and they try to do a list, and then they try to show their friends and family. They get fed up and they get frustrated that no one's interested, and then they just give up. Whereas in these, you can get started. You can actually just have a mindset that you know you have to grow as a person to be able to build a team. But in the meanwhile, while you're doing that, you can start earning some money. And you don't have to be dependent on building a team. You can, build a residual income from these without having to worry about building a team. And that's the great part of it, right? And then along the way, as you're making your money, you can show some social proof on the social media that you're doing this, you're doing that, or maybe you create a page like mine, and then you can kind of talk about, where you've been, what you've done, in your little descriptions, and it's basically called social proof. It's not really, some people use it for enticement to get you to join the team, but more importantly, if you follow the person on YouTube and they put out videos every day, they're just kind of showing you their journey. And their journey is going to be different than your journey. Your journey could be better than their journey. So just because, for example, I made 26 Bitcoin in TCC, that doesn't mean that you can't make 50. So don't ever think when you join my team, you're always going to make less than me. That's the great thing about network marketing. You could come in and you could earn more than I earn. So there's no ceiling. There's no like corporate America where the CEO is always going to make the most and the people underneath them are going to make less, and then the people underneath them are going to make less. That's not how this works. This is not, people call it a pyramid scheme. But if anything, corporate America is the pyramid scheme, because the top guy, the CEO, there's always going to only be one that's going to make the most. And everybody, it's just going to be scaled down, right? And then you have income ceilings at work. The different careers have maximum that you'll ever earn. Unless you get promoted to the next level higher, there's ceilings that are in place. But with network marketing, there are no ceilings. You can earn as much as you can earn, and you're going to earn, there's a great saying, you're only going to earn as much as you're worth. Like, right, when you grow as a person, your income's going to follow that. So that's why I always stress the fact that you need to be a student. Because as you become a student and you learn more and more, you're going to become your product and your value and your service to others are going to grow. And as that grows, people are going to follow you more. And just like I mentioned earlier, as you build your team, you're going to create that leverage. You're going to create that exponential growth. And that's where those income levels start growing crazy. And that's where your goal should be. So, but take it one step at a time. Take a look at this portfolio, decide which one's interesting to you. Like I said, other than Global Moneyline, where you can use this as a lead source, but to make money with it, you need a team lead aspect where you can bring people on to get these commissions, and Conversion Pros. If you want to make the actual commissions within this system, you need to be able to build a team. But Conversion Pros, again, it has a product and a service that will provide you the capability of earning more money in other opportunities and generate those teams to become a team leader, to a team builder, have people follow you, and then you can apply that team leader aspect to all of these and exponentially grow your incomes in each one of these. So that should be your end game. But again, like I said, step one is to take action, to get started in one of these that are interesting to you, and take that next step. And don't doubt yourself. And here's a prime example of a post that I did. Let me close out some of these things. This is very important. I posted this earlier this morning, and it's very important for you to really take this in and really think about this. Right here. Quit letting who you were talk you out of who you're becoming. So don't let anything in your past stop you from pursuing something new. Don't let yourself be your worst enemy, your self-doubt. You got to believe in yourself. No one's limiting you but yourself. Okay? So you got to change that mindset. And I'll leave one other thing. The biggest, if you're currently working and you're doing a 9 to 5 and you're earning an hourly pay, the biggest leap that you're going to have to make in getting into this space is getting out of the employee mindset and getting into the entrepreneur mindset, where as an employee you're going to get guaranteed pay per hour, and if you clock in at 9, you go home at 5, you got your 8-hour day, you make so much an hour, boom, you're done. You go home and you forget about it. With being an entrepreneur, you're going to get paid only what the market shall feel that you're worth. Okay, so you have to grow as a person. You have to realize that there's no hourly pay. You're only going to get paid what you're worth, and it's going to take time for you to grow and be that person, be that leader. But when you get there, it's worth it. You're building something for yourself, not for somebody else. And no one can take away the experience and the education that you're learning yourself. And no matter what opportunity you get involved in, if it's one of the ones on my team or if it's something else that you do, the skill set that you're going to develop on your journey is going to be applicable to any of them. So be a student, be a mentor, be a leader, get uncomfortable. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, follow me on YouTube, subscribe. If you like this page and you want one of these for yourself, just click on the top right here, get started. And I look forward to having you on my team. I look forward to providing you some guidance on the next steps for yourself. So if you're kind of lost, just get started with one of these, reach out to me, and I'll give you some initial steps that you can take to start earning. Especially if you're a team builder, I'll give you some ideas how you can start building your team. If you're passive and you just want to do it on a passive level, still communicate with me so I know where you want to go. I can guide you a little bit because been there, done that, right? I mean, ideally you're going to get in, you're going to blow past me, and you're going to do even better than I'm doing. But until you get there, I could probably point you in the right direction, and then I wish for you all to make more than I'm making. And just keep pushing yourself to get there, and don't give up, all right? So the only way you fail is if you give up. All right, so I'm at 52 minutes. I'm gonna call it. I look forward to making another video for you guys tomorrow, probably around the same time, and I'll put it out there for you guys. And I'm probably gonna focus in maybe a little bit more on CoinMD, and I'll give you an update on iMarkets, and probably those three. All right, so take care, and I'll talk to you soon.